Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to share my thoughts with you. The first question you asked is what makes you most excited about this problem? Well, to be very honest with you, I'm not excited about this problem. The problem, quite frankly, is something that nobody should be excited about. The problem specifically is that there are school shootings that are happening literally on a monthly basis in this country, sometimes bi-weekly. And no one has managed to figure out a way to get students out of school safely without having to pick up a cell phone or call on a loudspeaker, that type of thing. Just the other day, a 6 year old child, 6 years old, just try to digest that for a second, shot a teacher in the school building. And they had all kinds of issues trying to get the students out of the building, putting the building on lockdown, that sort of thing. And so, as far as I'm concerned, this is not exactly the most exciting thing, but our device will offer schools and other places where large people gather an opportunity to get people out safely. Um, so it's exciting in the sense that we were really the first ones to come up with this idea. The United States Patent and Trademark Office agreed with that, and which is the reason why they granted us a patent in November of 2021. The second question you asked, excuse me, is why am I the right person to solve it? Well, primarily because I've been in education now for nearly 40 years. It's year number 37, and I've been everything from a day-to-day substitute teacher to a director of school leadership, principal, and so forth. And I have a pretty good handle on what it takes to deal with school safety and security. Not to mention the fact that I did um, design and conceive of this device. So I think I'm probably the best person right now to come up with this idea, and not only to come up with the idea, but to make sure that it actually works and that it works properly for those that are going to be using it. The last question you asked is, why will it make a good business? Well, according to our research, we have identified not just one, but five different markets where this device will be useful, particularly where large groups of people gather, certainly for law enforcement, and it even has implications for um, not just law enforcement, but also for military purposes, covert operations, and so forth, because it is a silent device. It is an Internet of Things device, and where the basically where human beings will be sort of connected with computers and that type of thing. So um, we believe that this is easily $1 billion business um, once we get the prototype built, tested, and make sure that it actually works and programmed properly. So, on behalf of my business partner Tanya Reeves and the family at CAMS Technologies, I thank you again for the opportunity to do this. Be well.